Today, I'm going to live an entire life in Brookhaven. I just got born. I don't know why I'm in this capsule, but the doctor just stood up. He's writing something. He said, the first baby is super fine. I don't know why I'm crying. I didn't want to be crying, but I can't control it. Okay, I'm crawling, but I want to meet my mom. I literally want to meet her. And now she's coming back here to get my mom. Wait, this is my mom. But why is she angry? She said, I don't want this baby. Keep it for yourself. And now even the doctor got scared. He said, I'm just a doctor. I can't take care of babies. But now my mom just left here. I can't believe this. I just got born, and my mom simply abandoned me, and it looks like he also stood up. Dude, is that you? I'm asking him who he is, but I don't even know what I'm talking about. He's saying totally random things. I think babies communicate like that. But from today on, you're my best friend. Literally years passed. I'm coming to my first day of school, and you can see that he's waiting for me. Dude, let's go now! But I'm scared, because I don't know what these people at school are like, and I don't know if they're going to treat me well. He said, that's not important. The important thing is to study, and go to college. And so you must be right. Now both of us are coming here to the school. I'm very anxious to meet my classmate, because this right here is literally a giant school. It's not similar to the school I was studying at. Okay, I just got here, and as soon as we enter inside, there will be no turning back. We'll have to study for many years in this school. But it looks like he's very scared. Dude, you don't need to be scared. We're just going to study, and we're going to leave here. And he agreed with me. Now he's coming inside, and both of us are here at the school. Here there are these other two students. Dude, but there are two chairs that aren't occupied now. The teacher stood up. He said, the students aren't coming, so let's start the class. Wait, I think one of them is coming here. I've never seen this guy before, but he's really weird because he has very few strands of hair. He has 14 strands of hair. I wonder what his name is. He said his name, and it looks like his name is Bob. Okay, this is really cool. It's a very unique name. And now the teacher is going to take attendance. He's calling everyone here, and the people are answering now. He said my name, so I stood up. I wonder who's the last person missing. Wait, now there are two guys coming here, and both of them look really similar. Are they brothers? They're arriving here at school late. Finally, one of them came here. He sat right in this chair, but now the other one arrived here inside, and there's no space for him to stay. So, unfortunately, he had to stay on the floor. Dude, if you want, you can sit here in the chair too. Now both of us are here. Now a few hours have passed, and it's time to finally go back home. Wait, but you don't live in this neighborhood? You literally live in the other neighborhood. He said, it's true. I had forgotten. For some reason, my friend has an amazing house. I don't know how he got that, since both of us don't have a family. Now I'm coming back here to my house. I know this isn't the best house of all, but at least I have a place to sleep. Bob is passing here, and for some reason he's coming in my direction. What did you come here to do? He said, take this present for you. I hated these glasses. And now he grabbed this box. Okay, I don't know what's in this, but I'm opening this box. And now I just got these incredible glasses. These are the best glasses I could have. Thank you so much, Bob, but it looks like he disappeared from here. He's going back to his house. I wonder where Bob lives. It's the middle of the night. I was sleeping here, but there's someone knocking on my door. I'm coming here to see who's knocking on my door at this hour, and it looks like it's the mayor of the city. He said, we're going to demolish your house and build a mansion just for you. Dude, I agree to do this. It'll be really good to get a mansion, because I can't stand sleeping in this house anymore. This house is simply terrible. So, he gave me these documents, and now I'm signing this. As soon as I finish signing this, I'll receive a new house. Done! I gave this to him, but now he just left from here. Maybe tomorrow I'll literally receive a new house. A whole day has passed. We're here eating candy. I don't know why you're wearing school clothes on Saturday. He said, I must be prepared for when classes come back, but I think you're really anxious. Now, it's time to see how my house is turning out. Let's go! We have to see this. They said that today they were going to demolish my house, and they were going to build a new house. I can't wait to see this. I don't know what we're waiting for. We don't have a car. Wait, there's a taxi passing by here. He has to help us now. So he stopped right there. Dude, let's take this taxi, because this way we'll get home faster. Now both of us are here, and take us home. He said, where's your house? Dude, I can't give him my address. They told me to never give my address to strangers. We'd better get out of here, because maybe he's a criminal. He even asked for my address, and now he just left from here. Obviously, he's a criminal because he asked for my address. Dude, this was almost our end. You can see that he's very scared. He said, we were almost kidnapped. That's true. We have to be more careful. Now, I just got home, and everything here is really destroyed. I want to know when my house is going to be built, but now he's looking at me. He said, didn't you read the contract? It said there that this house would be mine starting today. Dude, this can't be true. You literally stole my house. You can't do this. And now you can see that he's laughing at me. Several years have passed, and now I'm an adult, but I'm a different adult because I don't work. My friend is making food, and he's a music singer. Now he's opening the fridge. rich. Dude, he has a lot of food because he works. And now he's coming here to talk to me. He said, it's time for you to work. I found a job for you. Dude, but I don't want to work. I didn't ask to do this. But now my boss is already here in the front. Okay, it looks like I'll have to go with this. Today is my first day of work, and it's going to be with a guy that I already studied with, and he stayed at home watching television. So he handed me the hammer, and we're builders. I wonder what the first place will be that we're going to build. And now he's coming here. Okay, it looks like we just arrived, and now we're digging here. We have to dig this whole place to build the best house of all. A few hours have passed, and this house is almost ready. The structure is really very good. I'm very happy that I'm in a job, and for the first time in my life I'm making money, and now he's coming here to see this. Actually, he brought a plate of food, which is very good because I'm really hungry. Okay, I got one of these. This food is really good. I'm very lucky that my friend is helping me. Well, I'm eating here. But he noticed that I'm doing this, and for some reason he got angry. He said, you're fired. I don't think it's fair for you to fire me just because I'm having dinner. This is the most unfair thing you could do. He said, you can only eat when I let you. I don't believe this, but I just got fired from my first job. I don't know what to say to my friend. Actually, I don't think I should tell him what happened. He's going to be very disappointed when he finds out that I was fired. I'm going to look for another job, and I'm going to say that I simply changed jobs. There's a taxi passing here, and I need his help. So now I'm coming here in the taxi, and it's that same guy from before. I used to think he wanted to kidnap me, but today I understand that this was a lie. But now I want you to take me home. That's all I want to do. And my house is near the military base. I hope he understood that. But for some reason he's turning here. Dude, what's happening? Where are you taking me? I'm trying to get out, but the car is locked. Dude, so you really kidnap people. I'm being taken up here in the front. I can't believe this is happening. So now I raised my hands. He said, give me all your money now. Okay, you can take all my money. And now he finally ended up leaving here. I was right this whole time. This guy really was an evil person. Now a few hours have passed, and I'm looking for a job. I'm coming here to the market to see if they need help. And this here is Bob. Now he only has one strand of hair. Do you need help in the market? Because I can work for you. He's looking here, and it seems like he doesn't need help, but the market is giant. You definitely need help. If you change your mind, let me know. But now I'm leaving here, and here it's written Sigma. This is really very different. Now I'm coming here to the beauty salon. Maybe this guy needs help. I don't understand how he aged so fast, but he's looking at me. He said, leave. I'm not hiring people. Okay, I'm leaving. Literally, I don't have a job anymore. I think there's only one thing that maybe I can do, which in this case would be joining the army. This is literally the last choice I have. So now I'm arriving here. I hope that now I'll have a little success. I'm sure he's going to hire us. And now he's calling us there. I just noticed that there's this house on this land. This house was supposed to be mine, especially because it's on my land. And now we're coming here in the front to do the test to join the army. We're doing the maximum amount of squats possible. And you can see that there's another guy coming here. Look, you arrived late and you shouldn't enter here. The soldier won't let you in, but it seems like the soldier didn't care about that. He said, let's go to the next test. Now he's coming here in the military car, and they're also coming here. Now this guy came here too, and I'm the only one left to get in the car. I wonder what the next military test will be, but he's coming down here in a very different way. I can't believe you're doing this. He's coming here in the front in a very different way. So now we're coming here in the front. He brought us right to this part. And now all of us are here. I don't know what the test is going to be exactly in this location. He said, I'm going to shoot and you must dodge the shots. I want to see which one of us is going to be the first to go. And it looks like it's going to be this guy. I think this must just be a joke. But now the boss arrived right here. He's aiming this gun in this direction. This guy, whose name I don't know, is coming here while he's crouched. Look, that was very smart. Wait, but the soldier is really shooting. I thought this was just a joke, but it looks like he was serious this whole time. Now this guy is coming here in the front very carefully. The boss is still shooting here, but now he's reloading the gun. So he's coming here in the front. He's actually pretty smart. Whenever the bullets run out, he ends up moving forward. Now the bullets ran out again, and he just arrived here in the front, and there's very little left to finish. And now, finally, the bullets are over. So he reached the end, and now it's your turn to do this. He said, I give up. I don't want to be a soldier. I was going to say that he shouldn't do this, but I think he made the right decision. And now he just went back to his house. It's very weird what the soldier is doing. And now it's my turn to come here in the front. I'm not going to let him beat me. Now I'm coming here while I'm crouched, and you can see that he's shooting in my direction. Now the bullets are over, so I'm coming here running. He's trying to hit me, and now the bullets are over, so I got closer. Once again he's shooting, and once again the bullets are over, so I'm arriving here, and dude, there's very little left. And now he's really trying to hit me. The bullets are over, and now I reached the end. Dude, this was very weird. He said, you two are soldiers now. Since then I've been working in the army, and many years have passed. Many people moved to this neighborhood because it's much better. This guy is building this house, and now my friend lives exactly in this house. But you can see that this thief is putting this sign here. He's selling selling the house that was mine. I think I'm going to want to buy this to finally have a house. But my boss is looking at me. He said, you shouldn't do this. He robbed you once. Even this guy stood up here, and it seems like he agrees with my boss. But I want to buy this house back because I really need a place to live, and this is the only house that's coming. So now I arrived here to talk to him. I simply want to buy your house, and now he's laughing at me. He said, you don't have money for this. Actually, I do have money because I work in the army. So now he took this money, and he's very surprised with this. But now I'm coming here to my new house. I can lock this house. So that means that now this house is officially mine, and even he's very scared. But he ended up leaving here. He should go to jail for what he did to me because he stole my house a long time ago. Actually, my boss is coming here. Dude, I don't know what he's doing, but he's calling me here. Wait, what are you doing? I bought his house. You don't need to arrest him. But now he's arriving right here. He's going to deposit the money. But now he's being arrested. Literally, he's being arrested. He said, you stole his land and we have proof. And you can see that now he got very scared. He had to return my money. And now he's being arrested for a crime he committed a long time ago. He stole that land of mine. Now several years have passed. And literally, I'm an old man. I still live in this house. But a lot has changed. Here in the neighborhood, there are new residents that I've never seen before. And now where the military base used to be, there's the mayor's house. And Bob is the mayor. This is very weird. He demolished the military base and built a house just for himself. It doesn't even look like Bob aged because the only thing that happened is that his hair fell out, but he's still the same person. And now this friend of mine just arrived here. He really aged a lot. He said, how many times did you go to the hospital this week? I went 55 times and it looks like he went 67 times. We have to go to the hospital many times because we're very old people. And once again, we're going to the hospital because we have more exams to do. And you can see that a lot has changed in the city. There are giant buildings. Everything is really very different. And now we arrived here at the hospital, but I'm the first in line. He said, sir, it's the 10th time you want to see if you're okay. It's because I really want to see if I'm okay, because I'm very old. I'm on the Brookhaven Island. I have a very special job. I'm basically a photographer, and I love playing the piano here in Brookhaven. But now I'm coming here to watch television. I want to see the things that are on the news. Apparently this journalist has something very important to say. Wait, but why is a picture of a giant worm showing up? He said, attention, a hungry worm was seen on the island. If you see it, run. And now a video is showing up. Dude, this is simply bizarre. Okay, I turned off this television because I don't want to keep watching this fake news, because I doubt this really exists. But now I'm leaving here to work, and you can see that this friend of mine is also leaving to work. He works selling hot dogs. This must be one of the best jobs ever. But instead of going to work, now I'm coming back here behind, especially because I want a hot dog. I'm really hungry, and today I want to take as many photos as possible because this is my job. So I just arrived here. I simply want a hot dog. Perfect. He gave me this. Dude, this is very good. This is the best hot dog ever. But he came to talk to me. He said, did you see that the hungry worm devours people? Dude, this is obviously a lie. I doubt that news was true, especially because it's from a TV channel that tells many lies. So now he went back there behind, and he's selling hot dogs again. But I'm coming here to work. My job looks very easy, but actually it's very hard. I have to find the best photos that I can take, and basically I have to take this. Wait, but here there's a great landscape. Okay, I'm coming here to take a photo, especially because this is going to be very unique. This is really very beautiful, but I think I'll wait a few hours to take the perfect picture, especially because I want there to be more sun. In this part there's a giant shadow that's disturbing me. Now a few hours passed. Now there's finally sun here, so I'm going to take this photo. Okay, I'm taking this. This is very beautiful. Wait, but what is this? There's something back here that I can't see well. This literally looks like the hungry worm. Okay, this is a little weird. I'm coming back here to the car. I'm going to have to go back home. But this is really very weird. It even looks like that thing that appeared on the news. I hope this is a lie. I hope I'm seeing hallucinations, and that this isn't true, because if this really is true, this is terrible. Okay, I'm going to ignore this. I'm going back home. I'm going to do what any human being should do, which is simply ignore this, because if it's really my mind doing this, as soon as I ignore all of this, this thing will disappear, and now I'm coming back home. Now a few hours have passed. I'm watching my recordings again. Dude, this is very weird because it doesn't make sense. If this were something from my mind, I wouldn't be able to see this in the recording. Okay, I'm going to turn off the television, and now I'm going to lock my door. I never lock my door, but now I'm scared. For the first time in my life, I'm very scared, and now I'm going upstairs to sleep. Okay, I'm going to turn off the light, and I'm simply going to sleep. Wait, but what is this? Okay, I grabbed my camera, and now I'm recording this again, but that hungry worm is right there in the front. I don't know what this is doing here. Literally, this is right here in the front, and it's giant. It's not like the other worms from Brookhaven. This one specifically is giant. I'm calling the police to report what's happening. I also can't stop looking at this hungry worm. I have to make sure it's here so the police officer can eliminate this, and from what it looks like, the sheriff of the city is coming here, especially because this is a very serious report, and now he just arrived at my house. Okay, I'm going down here to show this to him. I'm sure there's a monster right there in the front, and he's going to have to see this with his own eyes. Dude, right back there there's a monster, and now he's looking over there. Wait, but it's not here anymore. Dude, I swear I saw this. He said, did you make a false report? I swear this wasn't a false report, and you can check this through my camera. So now he grabbed this, and he's observing it. There are all the proofs you need. He gave me the camera back. He said, this must be artificial intelligence. Dude, I swear this is real, because I saw this with my own eyes. But he simply doesn't believe this, and left here. Okay, I'm lucky he didn't arrest me for a false report, because he thinks this is fake, but he just ignored it and left here. But I know this is true, especially because I saw this with my own eyes. Now we're in another day. I'm leaving home because I'm going to hunt this hungry worm. I don't want people to think I'm lying anymore, because I know this isn't a lie. So now I'm coming here in the front. Wait, but there's a very suspicious car coming behind me. Dude, this is really weird, especially because this car is full of weapons. Okay, I definitely have to get out of here because I'm being chased by a thief. I have to leave here now. I really have to escape from here. So I'm going to turn here on the right. I have to escape him, but he doesn't stop following me. He really wants to steal my money, but now he's passing me. Okay, this is definitely my end. He got out aiming this gun at me. Dude, I stopped, and I'm not going to run anymore. So I just raised my hands. Wait, but what is this? There's something very weird back there. He said, give me the keys to your car. I'm being serious. There's something back there in this beach parking lot, and he handcuffed me to see this. Now he got right there, and you can see that there's a giant hungry worm back there. I don't know what this is doing here, but you can see that now he got really scared. Dude, can you remove my handcuffs? Because if this thing starts chasing me, this will be my end. Luckily, he's going to remove the handcuffs. Okay, this is very good. Now I'm finally free. You can't shoot this thing, and even then, he's shooting. Now this worm is looking here. Okay, it's going to follow us. I'm coming here to my car, and you have to come here now. You can't keep shooting forever, and now it's coming here. This is terrible. So he got in the car, and now I have to get out of here. Dude, you saw what happened. At least now you know this is true. There's literally a giant hungry worm chasing us. Wait, but I have to record this again. Okay, I grabbed this camera, and now I'm going to record this. But now it disappeared. Literally, it's not back here anymore. Okay, this was really weird. He's aiming this gun in that direction. I think now you know the truth of what's happening. This is something the sheriff disagrees with. He said, the sheriff thinks this hungry worm doesn't exist. He thinks all of this is a lie. But we have to go there to get your van. So he came back here to my car, and let's go get your car. Especially because I think you can't abandon this in the middle of nowhere. But I don't know why I'm helping a criminal. This guy literally tried to rob me, but now I got your van, and never try to steal my money again. So now he's leaving back here. I don't know where that hungry worm went. It simply disappeared, but it probably went into this forest. Wait, I'm coming here to see this. It's probably somewhere around here. Wait, I'm seeing this. Literally, it's right here in the front, and I just found this hungry worm again. Wait, but the police arrived back here. In this case, it's the sheriff who came here. Okay, now finally he's going to see this hungry worm. Dude, it's right there in the back. I'm really being serious. Now he's seeing this. I think he finally saw the hungry worm from Brookhaven, and he's really scared because it's right there in the front. Dude, you saw this. Actually, it looks like he's going over there. Dude, you can't get too close because this is dangerous. So he's getting to this tree. Look how weird this is. This giant hungry worm is right here in the front. It keeps walking in circles until it sees some person. Now he's looking here. He said, is it true that it devours people? Yes, this is 100% true. They already told me that it devours people, but now it disappeared. Dude, where could it possibly have gone? I don't know how it escaped so fast, but I think it's better if we leave here. So we're both coming here running, especially because we can't stay here anymore. This place is literally dangerous. So now he's going back to his sheriff car, and we both have to get out of here. Dude, I recorded all of this for the world to see. Everyone has to know the truth of what's happening. After a few hours, I'm here at my friend's house, and I'm showing the recordings I just got. You have to believe me. You just saw all the recordings. So he's looking. He still doesn't believe it. Dude, this isn't edited, and it's not even artificial intelligence. This is 100% true, and you can ask the sheriff because he's going to confirm this. He said, what if you two are doing a prank? We're not doing a prank, but since you don't believe me, I'm going to leave here. I'm coming outside, and there's a guy working here. He's building a new house. Look, I wish you good luck, especially because it's raining a lot, and even then he's working. But maybe he shouldn't work here, especially because there's a hungry worm in the city. But now I'm coming here to have dinner, especially because I'm really hungry. So I'm arriving here, and you can see that the police officer is also here, and he's warning everyone about the hungry worm that's in the city. Dude, keep doing this because you're definitely doing the right thing. Even if they doubt you, you're trying to warn them. But I'm coming here to have dinner, and this guy is already preparing the food. So he arrived right here. He said, ignore the guy at the door. I called the police. But I remembered he's the police. Dude, he's not lying. Everything he's saying is 100% true. And now he's even laughing at me because he thinks this is a joke. You're the only one laughing here, because I saw this hungry worm. I know what he's saying is 100% true, but now he got this food. Look, thank you very much. Now I'm going to go eat, especially because I'm really hungry, and now he's also coming here to have dinner. Did you happen to see this hungry worm again? And it looks like he didn't see it. Dude, if it really devours people, that means it's going to attack soon, so we can't leave people on the street. Everyone who's on the street has to go back home, especially now that it's nighttime. He said it attacks during the day too. It doesn't prefer nighttime. What you said is true, but now this guy arrived here, and it looks like he's going to close this restaurant, so we both have have to leave here. Now he's going to his car, and from what I noticed, he's going to patrol the whole night, especially because he wants to protect people from this giant hungry worm that's in the city. I hate the fact that people think this is a joke, because we are dedicating ourselves a lot to protect all of them, and even then they think this is a joke, like this guy who arrived here, who is now going back to his house. It looks like he lives in the hotel. Okay, I'm coming here in the front because now I have to go back home. Wait, but my friend is taking care of the plantation. Dude, you have to go back home. You definitely can't stay there. This is a dangerous place. He said, this hungry worm doesn't exist. It's something in your mind. Two other people saw this hungry worm, which are the police officer and the thief, and all three of us know this exists. He simply ignored this and went back to take care of the plantation. Okay, I'm going to stay here taking care of him because I can't let my friend get attacked. And now the police officer is passing here in the front. He's really patrolling everything, and he's taking care of the whole city. And now he's going over there in the front. It's very good to have a sheriff that takes care of the city. Now it looks like he finished this, and now he's finally going back to his house. Dude, it's very good that you're coming back here, but now this house is almost ready, and this guy is still working here. I don't know how I'm going to convince him to go back home, but even then I'm going to have to convince him to leave here. He can't stay here tonight, so he's looking at me, and now he wants to know the reason. There are laws in the city that prohibit you from working at night. Now it looks like he understood this, and finally he's leaving here, which is very good because now he's safe. One more person is safe in Brookhaven. Okay, now it's my turn to go back home and be safe. So now I'm coming back here very carefully, especially because I'm scared of this. Wait, but what is this? Right here in the front is this hungry worm. Okay, this is simply bizarre. Dude, I have to go back home. I think I have to call the police. He has to see what I'm seeing. This hungry worm is right here in the front. Dude, this is simply bizarre. Wait, but now it's looking at me. Okay, this is terrible. It's coming here running. Okay, I have to get out of here. I'm literally being chased. I have to leave here now. Okay, this is the only place that can save me, so I'm going to have to get inside here. I'm going to have to climb this ladder and make this jump. Okay, I got here, but this hungry worm is also coming inside here. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to escape, but I'm going to have to jump to this part, and now I have to get out of here. But now it's also coming here. Okay, I have to get out of here and go back home, but the door is locked. He's already coming here. Okay, he's calling me. We have to get inside here, and now he closed the gate. Dude, thank you very much. You literally saved me, and you went back there to work. Apparently he's changing the color of his car. I just don't know why you're doing this. I'm really very lucky that he helped me, because this hungry worm left here. He's changing the color of his van, but now he's looking here. He said, it's so the hungry worm doesn't recognize me. It recognizes very easily, so that means it will always know the exact location of where I am, and apparently he said yes, and he went back to changing the color of his car. This seems very important to him, but now I'm training for the day I find this hungry worm again, because I'm really going to want to defend myself if it happens, so I'm going to have to train a lot. Now a few hours have passed, and this friend of mine is already coming here to sell hot dogs. I'm definitely going to want that, because he makes the best hot dogs ever. Dude, let's go. We can't keep training all day. He understood that, and he's coming back here. I'm going to go buy food, but he's coming here very carefully, because it looks like he's afraid of the police officers. Dude, it's alright. Come with me. I won't let the sheriff arrest you. So now we arrived here. All of us want food. So he got this food, and he ran back to his house. This is bizarre. I don't understand why he's so afraid of the police. Okay, now I think I understand. I hadn't seen it before, especially because it was nighttime, but he has a lot of money in his house, and now the police officer is coming here. Okay, luckily he didn't see that guy, but I also want a hot dog. Look, thank you very much. This is the best hot dog ever, and now even the sheriff is coming here. He also wants this hot dog, but he just went back to his car. He didn't even say what's happening. Dude, tell me. I want to know more about the hungry worm. He said, I'm thinking this is something in my head. That's why I don't want to talk about it anymore. Dude, one more person saw this. It's not just the two of us who saw this. He said, who? I can't say who it was. He asked to be anonymous, so he went back to the car, and now he's leaving. I can't tell the police officer that literally a criminal saw this, otherwise I would put this criminal in danger, and now I want to go back here to the house. But he's not opening the gate. Now he's looking at me here. Look, it's me who arrived here. I'm your friend. Now that he knows it's me, he opened the gate. So now I'm going to get inside here. He just closed this. I have to train a little more, and now once again it's nighttime, and both of us are going out to look for this hungry worm. We have to find where this is. So he's going down here, and the police officer is coming here. But now the police officer is coming after us. Okay, this is terrible, because clearly he's coming after us. He's turning exactly here, and the police officer came too. He's turning in this part too. This is terrible. Dude, stop this, because I'm going to talk to the police officer, and I'm going to convince him not to arrest you. So the sheriff arrived right here, and now he's aiming this gun. Okay, I got right here. I have my hands raised. He said, surrender now. You're the most wanted criminal in the city. Dude, you can't arrest him. He also knows about the hungry worm. He literally knows this. He said, are you serious? Yes, this is serious. He also saw the hungry worm, and for the first time the police officer didn't want to arrest this thief. But he's not here anymore. From what it looks like, he's right there, and he just fell on the ground. Dude, what happened to him? He fell on the ground out of nowhere. But I'm looking here in the front, and it looks like the hungry worm is there again. This is very weird. Even the sheriff is seeing this, and you can see that he's really very scared. Let me record this hungry worm. I'm literally recording this, but he's coming in the front. Dude, it's spinning. I don't know why it keeps spinning so much. Wait, it stopped spinning, and now it's looking here in the front. For some reason, it's looking at us, and now it's coming here running. Okay, this is terrible. We have to carry this guy. Okay, I'm carrying him, and you have to come here. He has to drive this van. I'm going to have to save this guy, and now we're leaving. We're escaping here in the front, and this hungry worm is coming after us. Dude, are you okay? You literally fell on the ground, and since then you haven't woken up, so he stopped the van here. I'm going to have to take care of him, but I'm not a doctor, so I literally don't know what to do. Luckily, he understood this. Okay, take care of him while I check if everything here is normal. But this hungry worm is coming here. Now that it saw me, it's coming here running. Okay, this guy is fine. We have to get out of here now. So he came back here. This guy also arrived here, but he's shaking. I don't know why he's cold, but we're leaving here in the front, and this hungry worm is coming here. I don't know where we're going. The truth is, it doesn't matter where we go. It will always be able to follow us. I believe it's following our smell. That's the only thing that makes sense. That would explain why it's coming after us, even right now. Now you can see it's coming here. Sheriff, you have to get the gun. This might be the only way to stop this hungry worm. So he got out armed, and he's going to shoot this hungry worm. This guy also got out armed, and he's also shooting here in the front. For sure we're going to be able to end this. They just have to keep shooting. This hungry worm is still coming here, and it simply doesn't stop. And there are shots that came really close, but now finally it ended up leaving. Dude, does it get scared of shots, or does it get scared of the noise? Seriously, it's hard to know what it's really afraid of, but we managed to push it away. And it's weird that a sheriff and a thief are working together. It's only the hungry worm that can unite a criminal and a police officer, and now we're going back to our secret base. Wait, we can't go back there. The police officer can't know that the criminal lives here, so we're going to arrive at my house. From today on, my house will be our central base. A few hours have passed, and this thief is messing here on the computer while the sheriff is playing piano. He really knows how to play piano very well. I didn't know this, but this criminal is also a hacker. Somehow he accessed all the cameras in the city. But now we finally found the hungry worm. The hungry worm is right in this part. But now what should we do? He said, we have to push it out of the city. I'm a happy person in a completely unhappy city. Everyone here in the city keeps fighting with each other, and the scientist I work with wants to infect everyone with a virus that makes everyone happy. But I already said that it's impossible. There's no way you can create a virus that brings happiness. This car is coming here, but there's a truck coming here too, and the two ended up crashing. You can see that both cars are destroyed, and this guy got really angry. Okay, what happened there was bizarre. The two are really angry. He said, you crashed into my car because you don't watch where you're going. And this soldier is also very angry. Dude, it's better for me to ignore this and go to work now. So, now I'm going to put my clothes on. Perfect. I'm ready to work. I'm going to have to ignore this accident. I'll let them solve it. Meanwhile, I'm coming here, and you can see there's a wheel in the middle of nowhere, which is precisely from the accident. But the scientist is right here. I don't know why he stays in the middle of nowhere. Many times I think that's very weird, but I got here to talk to him. Hello, scientist. I came here to work. He's looking at me. He said, did you think I'd never get the happiness virus? Yes, you'll never get it, especially because that doesn't exist. Wait, but I'm looking here, and there's definitely something weird happening here. It seems like he managed to find something strange coming from space with the help of the satellite. He managed to find some really strange frequencies. He said, some civilization 600 light years from Earth sent an encoded message. I can't believe that for the first time in my life we managed to communicate with aliens. Now a few hours have passed. We still have to figure out what this message means. So, you can go back to your house. It's a fully encoded message, but I don't understand anything. So, for that, I'm coming back home to try to understand why they sent an encoded message in 4 different languages. Now, a few more hours have passed again, and I'm coming to show the scientist some notes I made. I discovered what one of the codes means. Wait, but what are you doing here? He's looking at me, and like I told you, everyone in this civilization is very angry. He said, get out of here, you failure. I don't even get angry about this anymore, because I know everyone is like that, but I'm coming here to work, especially because I work here. Wait, but the scientist is coming back up here. What happened? He just got here, and now he just ignored me and came to attend this guy who has now come inside. I want to understand what's happening. He's measuring his heart rate. Dude, what does this mean? But ignoring what's happening here, I have something important to tell you. I discovered that one of the codes is literally something involving DNA. I'm really sure of it. He said, I've already decoded the code. It's a vaccine that makes everyone happy. That's really weird. I doubt that's true. Maybe it's just a normal vaccine, but now this green laser appeared. He's applying the vaccine. That's how the tests happen. But now he got happy. For the first time in my life, I'm seeing him happy. Even the scientist was surprised that this worked, but he got up here, and now he touched the scientist, and now the scientist also became very happy. Okay, I didn't understand what happened, but the two are looking at me. Dude, your smiles are really weird. He got closer and simply touched me. I don't know why you did that. You're really acting very weird. He said, don't you feel happy? Dude, I'm always happy, so I can assure you that I'm happy. He said, become one of us. Be happy. Why did you both say the same thing? Seriously, that doesn't make sense. He said, because we are one person. This is human evolution. Okay, I don't know what's happening. They're pulling a prank. Dude, this just isn't funny. But now the two are leaving, and I'm basically going up here. And now that the two got here, they went in opposite directions. This guy is coming here, exactly to this red farm. The soldier just arrived here, and the soldier is very angry, but he touched him, and the soldier also became happy. Dude, this is very weird. This virus is infecting everyone they touch here in Brookhaven. The scientist is coming to my friend's house. He has to stop now. I don't want my friend to be infected. You have to come back here now. So, he's looking here, and he's very confused. I need you to follow me. And why is he obeying me? Dude, I don't know why you obeyed me. He literally obeyed everything I said. I want you to get a glass glass of water, and he just agreed to do that. He's literally coming here running to get a glass of water, and I'm coming to talk to my friend to warn him about the infection that's happening in the city. I'm knocking here on his door, and he finally appeared here. There's an infection happening in the city, and you must not let them touch you. And he's simply laughing here, because he thinks this is a joke. But this isn't a joke. I'm a scientist, and for the first time in my life I'm being very serious with you. And now you can see that he got really surprised. He said, "Why didn't you become one of them yet?" Dude, I simply don't know. I have no idea why I didn't become one of them. But now one of them is coming here with this glass of water, and you have to get out of here now. So, he went back there, and he locked his house. He did the right thing, because the scientist arrived right here. Thank you for the glass of water. I hope this isn't infected. And he's coming here to my friend's house. He just wants to break in. But there's a police officer coming here, because he received a report that someone wants to break into this house. So, he's holding a gun, and the scientist is looking at him. The scientist doesn't know what's happening, but this guy arrived here, and he touched the police officer. The police officer got scared, but he just became happy, and now all of them are touching the door. My friend will have to hide while they all chase him, and you can see that he's up here, but the police officer arrived here, and once again he touched me. Dude, I'm immortal. A few hours have passed, and since then nothing has improved. The television simply doesn't work. He's cleaning everything that happened here. There was a lot of destruction in the city from the moment they invaded the city. I'm coming to talk to the scientist. I just want you to answer some questions. I want you to tell me who you are, and why you're controlling the people of Brookhaven. He said, all infected human beings became one person. You're talking to me, and to other billions of people. Dude, if that's true, why am I not one of you? I'm one of the few people who wasn't infected, even with you trying to infect me. He said, don't worry, within 3 days you'll be one of us. Okay, that was the scariest thing I've ever heard. You can leave. I don't want to talk to you anymore. He actually left. Wait, I have something to say. So, he stopped, and he's looking back here, and the police officer is also looking. You destroyed the entire city by accident, so I want you to clean what you destroyed. And he agreed to do that. Dude, that's really weird, because everyone is coming here to clean the whole city. Even this citizen is coming here. Everyone received the order to clean the city. So, he's going to start by cleaning this car and removing all the destruction that's here. And these two are cleaning this mess. This is simply bizarre. They obey everything I say. Now, this friend of mine just arrived here. You have to hide in my house because they know you live here. So let's go inside now. He's coming here too. Dude, my house has few hiding spots, but it'll be enough for you to hide here. I'm going to try to turn on the television, but unfortunately the television doesn't work anymore. Wait, the television ended up turning on, and from what it seems the president is on the television. He said, Wheelix, when you want to talk, call the number 128. I don't know why the president is talking directly to me. Okay, I turned off the television. This is simply bizarre. I don't know why he spoke directly to me. My friend got up here. Dude, you have to hide now. So, now he's going up here. He's going to hide in the attic of the house. Dude, that was really smart. But now a few hours have passed, and I couldn't sleep well. There's no way to sleep knowing everything that's happening here. Now, I'm leaving here to see how the city is, but I'm looking through the window, and it seems like there's no more destruction in the city. The cars that were destroyed disappeared, and they're building a new house, and the police officer is also building a new house. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to have to prepare the food, because I have 2 people to feed. I'm definitely really hungry, but my friend is also hungry. So, I'm preparing the food, and now this is ready, so I'm taking this for my friend to eat. He's literally up here, so I'm going to have to go up here, and it seems like he's sleeping. So, he finally woke up, and you can see that he's really hungry, so you can take this food. I'm sure this is really good, but a helicopter arrived here, and from what it seems the president just arrived here, and he's coming directly to my house. I don't know what's happening, and I also don't know why his security guard isn't a soldier. Seriously, his security guard is a totally random person. This literally doesn't make sense. The president is the most important person of all, but he's looking at me. He said, we are all one person, so everyone knows everything about medicine, army, and more. Okay, now this makes more sense. For some reason, he came down here. Dude, you shouldn't have come here. Now he knows you're inside here, and he wants us to open the door. But this guy arrived here, and he's shooting at the lock, and now this ended up opening. So, the president came here, and he touched my friend. Okay, this is bizarre. And now he became happy like this. He touched me too, but I can't believe this happened. My friend literally became an infected person. Dude, this is simply bizarre. So, the two ended up leaving here. The president is coming inside here. He's sitting here in this chair. Meanwhile, my friend is coming outside here. He got into the helicopter, and now he knows how to pilot this. Dude, this is simply bizarre. Now that he's also part of one of them, he simply knows everything about the Earth. But you're a little weird, because you're not smiling. Tell me who you are. He said, I'm one of the 3 survivors. Wait, so, besides me, there are 2 more people who are alive? And it seems like he agreed. I want to meet these people. So, now he's coming to talk to the police officer, because when he talks to any infected person, he's talking to everyone. So, the police officer is looking here, and he's explaining what he wants to do. I hope everything works out here, but it seems like everyone's smile changed. From what I understood, after a long time of being infected, your smile changes, and becomes like this. Wait, but there's a helicopter coming here. It's probably coming here to pick us up. This is really really weird, dude. The two of us are coming here. We want to meet who the person is that also isn't infected. But now there are more people coming here. I don't want you to come here. So, everyone stopped. I want you to leave here now and only let the pilot come with us. So, now everyone went back here. This is really weird. They act as if they're robots. And he arrived here and he's building a different house because before he was building this house, but now he changed. But I think I'm finally understanding this since they're all the same and are one person. They can organize themselves better to do whatever they want. And when I talk to only one person, all of them end up hearing it. He just closed this door and we're finally flying. I wonder where we're going. Dude, but I'm really scared. I noticed that you have a gun. He must know the dangers of being one of the few survivors here in the city. But now we're arriving here. He's landing down here and now we just arrived here. Dude, this is all very weird. So, he's coming here in the front and I want to meet the other survivor who wasn't infected by them. Dude, there are only 3 people in the whole world who are survivors and it seems like he agreed. This is bizarre. Wait, but he just arrived there. I can see that he's not happy. Dude, you're also a survivor. I'm sure of that. He's looking at me, but he just ignored me and went back inside. This is very weird. The helicopter is being started and now he just left here. Let's meet who lives in this house. I'm really curious to know who the person is that is also a survivor. So, I arrived here and there are 3 people in this house, but he got up. Dude, tell me who the survivor is. He said, it's me. They are my new employees. You can see that this pirate was infected recently and this other guy was infected a long time ago. But how are you happy with all this? Between the 3 of us, he's the only person who's happy. He said, why wouldn't I be happy? Everyone does what I ask. Dude, I think it's better to leave here. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm going to get a drink, and now I'm going to leave. But there's a problem. The helicopter that was here disappeared, and there's only this boat that can help us. But I don't know how to pilot a boat. Do you know how to do that? It seems like he also doesn't know. But this basketball player appeared here. He's the most famous basketball player of all. And it seems like he was also infected, but it seems like he knows how to drive the boat. So, now we're coming here, and we want to go back home. Now he arrived here too, and we're finally going back home. Seriously, this is going to be really good. And it's very weird that everyone is infected. A few more hours have passed again. I'm searching all the drawers looking for a cure. Meanwhile, he's here protecting everything. And they're holding signs saying they're happy. Dude, I'm not finding the cure. I don't know where else this could be. Wait, but there's this room. I never visited this before. The scientist forbids me from entering here. So I'm coming here. Okay, there's this other room, which seems dangerous. So I entered here. Here there's the blue liquid, the red liquid, and the green liquid. I'm looking here, and it seems like the scientist already messed with the green liquid. Okay, I got this. And I'm going to give it to them just to see what this does. So, I'm coming right here, and I'm going to have to choose one of them to do this test. One of you has to come here and take this green liquid, but all of them want this. Okay, you're going to receive this. So, he took this green liquid, and he's drinking this, but now he got angry. He said, where's the guy who hit my car? But he's right here, and now they're fighting. Dude, I don't know why you did this, but this means they went back to normal. Now he left here. It's the police officer's turn to drink this. So, he took the green liquid. My friend must drink this too. I hope he goes back to normal. He's drinking this, and now he's coming here, because earlier there was a fight in this house. Now it's his turn to drink this. Everything has to work out. Now he really went back to normal. He went back to being the soldier. And now he's coming here to get his car that isn't here anymore. My friend is acting really weird lately. He's acting like he's being followed. I only noticed that he's weird because he did something he would never do. He loves that car of his, but he bought this new car, even though he simply told me that he would never use another car besides that blue car. I'm coming to talk to him to see if everything is normal. Wait, but what's happening up here? There are literally red lights up here. I really don't know what's happening to my friend, but he simply changed too much. And now he left here, and now he's going down here. I couldn't talk to him, but I have to investigate and find out what's really happening with my friend. I have to talk to him to see if he knows anything. So I arrived at his farm, and apparently he got really scared. He said, don't step on that. It took me a long time to plant. Okay, I'm sorry. I left here. I just want to know if you know what's happening with our friend called WX. This is his house, and he's acting really weird. You must know what's happening, but apparently he doesn't know. And now he went back to his house. I also think he's hiding something. The two of them are hiding something from me, so if they don't want to tell me that, I'll go after it myself to find out. I'm watching his house. It even got dark already, and now this guy is coming here to sleep. After all, it's really late, but I'm not going to rest. I'm going to stay here until I find out what's happening with my friend. And now it looks like he came back to his house with this truck. I don't know what's happening, but I'm still going to find out. He's coming right to this part. He's watching TV, but he put on a very weird channel. It looks like a guy I've never seen before. He said, do you have more work to do? Don't forget. He turned off the TV. I don't know what's happening to him, but you can see that he's desperate. He doesn't know what to do. I also don't know what to do, especially because he doesn't tell me what's happening. And now he's going upstairs. I want to know what's up there for these red lights to exist. I think it's time to break into his house. This time I really have to find out what he's hiding. I'm coming here, but there are these red lasers. If I go inside, he'll know I'm here, but I think he forgot the gate open. Literally, I can come inside here, so I'm coming right here to discover WX's secret. Now I'm going inside his house, but he's coming down here. I have to hide here. He simply can't know what's happening. So he arrived at his garage, and he's coming here to get this truck, and now it looks like he just left here. here. He has one more mission to do. This is the perfect chance for me to come here and simply discover what's happening. So I'm going upstairs, and the lights are red. I really don't know what's happening, and for some reason the power in his house went out. Luckily, I have a torch to light all this. This way I'll be able to see everything better. Actually, I think this house has problems, especially because the power is turning off randomly. So I'm coming here in front, and so far I haven't found anything. Okay, I'm leaving here, but there's something weird here. Okay, I pressed this button and now I'm going upstairs. I just saw a lot of weird things. Okay, I got this camera, and I'm going to record everything I'm seeing here. I don't know what my friend is hiding, but there's a lot of money in here. There are literally millions of dollars here, and there are also toxic barrels. He definitely shouldn't have this kind of thing here. He doesn't earn enough money to get millions of dollars. It's literally impossible for him to have gotten all that. But now there's a problem, because he's coming back here. I'm literally in his house. This is terrible. I don't know how I'm going to hide, but now he arrived here, and he's literally coming upstairs. This is terrible. Okay, I have to hide. Now he just arrived here, and went upstairs. He didn't even notice that I'm here. Okay, I have to get out of here. Now, I'll have to leave through his garage, but it looks like it's locked. Now I'm trapped in my friend's house, and if he finds out that I'm here, this could be the end of our friendship. I know. I'll have to leave through this door that has lasers. But this friend of mine is passing right in front. I don't know what he's doing. He's bringing a box to my house. Dude, I'm back here. So he finally saw me here, and he's coming here to give me this box. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm trapped inside here. He said, "Why did you go inside there?" Dude, this is a long story. I need you to help me get out of here. So he grabbed this thing, and he's messing with the lasers, and somehow he managed to disable this. Dude, you really saved me. We have to hide now. So he's following me here. He has to come to my house. This friend of ours is hiding something. You can see that he went down here with a lot of money, and he's activating the lasers again, and now they're fully activated. I don't know how he got so much money, but I'll have to find out. Now he noticed what's happening. You finally noticed that he's hiding something really big from us. He said, "We have to investigate. I'm going to help you." Okay, you really will have to help me. Now a few hours have passed. I'm disguised to investigate my friend. I'm recording absolutely everything he does, because I have to discover the secrets he's hiding. And now he went down there, and apparently he's coming here to his garage. He has some more work to do. I'm calling my other friend to help me, but now he just left here. Okay, I'm going down here because he's arriving. You can see that he's arriving here by helicopter. This is really impressive. And now he landed down here. Dude, it's impressive what you did, but you didn't use a very good disguise. You were supposed to use a disguise like mine, because I'm unrecognizable. He said, "You didn't specifically say what I should do." I think you're right, but now I'm coming inside here. And guys, we're doing all this to discover what our friend is hiding. Now we can see exactly where he's going, and we're following him. Now it looks like he's going up there. We're following him. Dude, isn't this really suspicious? Okay, I got this camera, and I'm watching what he's doing. Now he's passing here in front. I don't know exactly which path he's taking. Sometimes I even think he's trying to shake us off. So my friend is coming back here. He really thinks he managed to shake us off, but he didn't. We're literally watching you. I know you're coming up here, and now it looks like he arrived at the real destination. So we're going back here. He just arrived at the parking lot, and now he's coming up here, and apparently he's coming here to the boat, and someone is waiting for him. Who is this person waiting for him? He looks like a normal person, and now my friend just arrived here, and he gave this money to him. He said, "You can meet the boss whenever you want," and apparently he refused. So now he's going back to his car. He said he became a criminal now. Wait, if you're here, who's flying this helicopter? Because we're flying here in the middle of nowhere. And now, finally, he came back here running. What you did was really weird. And now this friend of mine is coming up here. Now I know he's involved with crime, but I don't know why he did this. Because he was always super rich, and it doesn't even make sense that he did this. Now a few hours have passed, and we've been watching his house since then. He hasn't left for more than 12 hours. A guy showed up back here. He said, "Hey guys, wait, what's Bob doing here? Dude, why did you call Bob?" It doesn't even make sense for him to be here, and it seems like my friend doesn't know either. But now WX just left here. And yes, his name is WX. For some reason he's coming up here. This is really suspicious. So we're going there now. I'm literally going to record all this, and it's for my own safety, because I don't know what could happen. Actually, you drive this. Maybe that will be better. So now we're coming up here, and for some reason there's a police officer coming here. This is really weird, because it looks like he's coming after us. Look, you better stop, because he wants to talk to us. So he stopped right here, and the police officer just arrived here, and he's coming here armed. He said, "Give me your driver's license." But my friend is really scared. Dude, just give him your driver's license. It's really simple. He's looking here, and it looks like he doesn't have it. But Bob arrived here and gave him his own driver's license. Bob's driver's license won't help. He said, "You're under arrest." And now he grabbed this gun. Okay, we raised our hands. Dude, this is really unfair. And Bob ran away, and the police officer went after him. Dude, let's escape. This is our only chance to escape from the police officer, thanks to Bob. Bob literally saved us, and this friend of ours is refueling his car. I'm going to find out today what you're hiding, and now you can see that he's coming back to his car. Okay, this isn't very good, because I didn't get out of here in time. Now I'm going to have to escape. He's coming after us, but I'm going into this secret tunnel, and apparently he's coming here too. Okay, this is terrible. terrible. We have to escape him now. I hope Bob is okay, because Bob saved us. So I'm coming up here, but I'm going down here. And he fell into the trap, so he's coming back, and he's coming after us. But now it's too late, because we're escaping. We managed to escape from the police officer, and it wasn't as hard as it seemed. Now we have to go back home and find out what WX is hiding. This is our biggest goal, but I'm getting a call. Okay, it looks like Bob is here in front. He's waiting for us here, so you can come here in the car. I don't even know what you're doing here, but he came here in the car. You weren't even supposed to be in this mission, and now this boat arrived here. He's back for another mission. Bob, I need you to find a boat. I need you to follow me. This will be your only mission, and he agreed to do that. Now a few hours have passed, and Bob is taking us to see the new boat he got. This is going to be amazing. I'm really excited to see the boat he got. Wait, but you left the boat up there. There are literally criminals there. He's really not very smart, because those criminals are very dangerous. Well, I'm following him, and it looks like he got this orange boat. This is amazing. You really made a great choice. This criminal is back here, and he's watching us. He's even holding a gun. But now this other friend of mine is arriving here. He's exactly the person I'm investigating, and he's coming here with more money. I have to end everything that's happening here. He's passing right in front of us, and he ignored us. Something horrible is happening here, but now he came here to the boat, and for the first time he's leaving the city with this totally suspicious guy. I'm going to have to go after him now. Only you come with me, and you're going to clean my house. He doesn't know the reason. It's because my house is dirty, and he understood that. So now we're coming after him. We won't let him escape at all. And now we're in a very different place. We're literally at sea. Dude, you better keep following him. We can't lose sight of them, especially because we're really close. And now they just arrived on this island. This is really weird. My friend jumped here, and he's coming here to visit the person who lives in this house. And this guy is armed here. We have to go there to find out what's happening. And now pretend we're just passing by. But my friend is simply coming back here. This is really smart. This way we'll be able to get to this island without them suspecting that we're here. Log here. This is great. Let's go now. But he got out of the boat. He said, you go alone. I'm going to be the getaway pilot. Okay, stay here in the boat, because this is important. Now I'm coming here to the island, but I have to come here very carefully, because I don't know what's waiting for me up ahead. Wait, but I'm getting a call, and apparently it's a video call. Bob, why are you calling me now? He put this camera here, and I can see better what's happening. I don't know what's happening back there. It looks like the police officer is trying to open the door. He said they found a lot of money in this house. Bob, I want you to record this, because I want to see this properly. And he agreed to do that. Now he's recording with his phone what's happening. Bob, you accidentally switched to the wrong camera. Dude, get off that camera. And now the police officer opened this gate, and you can see that he's going inside. And luckily Bob is recording all this. The police officer is messing with these boxes. He really found a lot of money, but he's looking at Bob. He said, Bob, stop recording this now. The police officer is messing with these boxes, and he really found a lot of gold. So that means they're stealing the city's money, and I'm coming here very carefully. They can't know that I'm inside here, but this friend of mine is right there, and a secret passage opened. So he went inside. Okay, I have to come here too. So I went inside, and now this closed. I don't even know what I'm doing in here. But now I'm down here, and there are two people here in front, my friend, and also his boss. And you can see that there's a lot of money back here. His boss is literally the biggest thief of all time. He said, you completed the mission, and now you're free. We won't chase you anymore. It looks like he was being chased. I had no idea something like this was happening. But his boss stood up here. He said, I only have one last mission, block Big and Wheelix. And now even he got surprised. This mission doesn't even make sense. His boss is just being an evil person for no reason. But he's looking back here. I think he accidentally saw me. And now my friend is coming here too. I pressed this button, and now we have to escape. We have to get out of here. Now, he said, there's no way to escape them. There are too many guards. There's even a guard arriving here. This is terrible, but you just have to follow me. Now we're coming back here, and there's a boat waiting for us. I hope he's here, and it looks like he really is waiting for us. Now you just have to get inside. So he finally arrived here, and this guy got here too late. He's trying to hit us, but he couldn't. We just escaped from here. I'm really lucky that this friend of mine helped me, and now we're escaping up here. He said, everyone in the city works for him. Lots of criminals are going to chase us. And now there's a helicopter arriving here. Finally, the military is coming here to help us. Wait, but this doesn't look like a military helicopter. They're trying to hit us. Okay, we have to escape from here now. Our situation is really terrible. We literally have to run from criminals. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.